and welcome to GCU Review.
Getting closer.
What's hot and what's not.
Getting closer.
Bye.
Getting closer.
Hi guys, I'm Dee.
And I'm Danielle.
And welcome to GCU Review. And today we are reviewing the Netflix movie, The Mother, starring J-Lo.
Yep.
Jennifer Lopez.
Exactly. It's a story about an assassin who comes out of hiding in order to protect the daughter that they had to leave behind a long time ago as an infant. So
yeah, that's always hard though. And that's the start of the movie. So she was like an undercover operative or whatever. Do we know, was it from the CIA?
We don't.
This
actually,
was a mystery.
We don't really know who she worked for.
Yeah.
Because they kind of do a flashback at some point and show that she was in the military, and then she gets picked up by someone to be in a clandestine operation group. So
yeah,
she was in some mess.
She was in a lot. And so she was an undercover girlfriend of not just one but two drug lords, and got pregnant.
Same dude. Like so yeah, so it opens up where she's like in this situation that's absolutely crazy because it's a house, and they're coming, and she's hiding in a bathroom from these people who are trying to kill her, and then you realize she's pregnant.
Yes. And so one of the possible baby daddies stabs her, like right in the gut, saw that she was pregnant and stabs her right in the stomach. And so fade to black, come back, she had the baby. She
had the baby, she survived, the baby survived, but because of her situation and being involved as an undercover and with the people that she was involved with, the FBI, the government said, hey, this baby can't live with you.
Yeah.
Came up to her in the hospital bed and put it to her like this. You can't be her mama. Sign this paper. Sign away your rights. You can't be the mama.
Your baby needs to be safe, and they knew that she was in a situation to where she wasn't going to be able to protect that child. And so the only way they could protect,
they didn't think she could.
They could protect the child is if they put her in foster in the system. And so that's what happened to the baby. And so that's why it's called The Mother, because that's what she was, the mother.
And the funny part about it is J-Lo is the only person in this whole movie that doesn't have a name.
Yeah, they never called her anything.
They never called her anything, and even in the credits, she's just known as the mother.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy too.
I mean, that's an important role.
So the worlds collide though when all of a sudden some stuff goes down. Baby daddy number one, Adrian, finds out where the little girl is. And he has a vendetta against the mother.
Of course. Because
when he had stabbed her in the stomach a long time ago, J-Lo had done something with the mother. Had done something. She had some type of bomb go off at the same time to try to save her life.
Yeah.
And Freddy Krueger that man's face up something awful.
Thought he was dead.
She thought he was dead. She thought he was dead, but his people came in and took his body, and I guess he survived. They did whatever they had to do. So he's now looking for her, and the way to get to her is through this child. So the little girl's at a birthday party with her adoptive mom and adoptive dad, having a great time. Nothing's wrong. And then all of a sudden, people swoop up in vans and snatch the baby.
Snatch her up, and they have no idea why. So then, of course, the mother finds out that her baby has been taken, and so she's on a mission.
Yeah, and she tried. So this is where, too, we find out that the mother has some serious skills. She is an expert marksman, and she in particular has an ability to stop her heart for a second.
Yeah.
So that she can shoot.
Well, that's snipers. That's how snipers do.
Do they?
Yes. So if you watch any sniper movie,
breath.
Yep. That's how they stop their heart.
Well, I guess if you hold your breath, you stop your heart. Because if you stop breathing, your heart. Okay. Never mind.
So
I'm not good at science, y'all. I'm sorry.
So yeah, so they do the breathing and they come one with the bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what sniper. So she was a sniper, and good at it. She was really good at it.
But she was living like out in Alaska, minding her own business. She had, you know, a cabin way out there. She had one friend who was kind of in the same type of stuff back in the day and was out there and hiding as well.
Yep.
And things was cool until she got that call from the FBI agent, played by Omar Hardwick.
He's so
His name
fine.
William? Yeah, it was William.
He's so fine.
Hot.
Ooh. He's so
Gorgeous.
fine.
Beautiful.
So yeah, he will always be Ghost.
He will
for
always
me.
be Ghost. Ghost from Power. Yes.
Always be Ghost. But yeah, that was her FBI contact, her handler.
Yes.
When she was gone undercover, and that's who she contacted to when she got pregnant. So.
Right, and he's also the one that placed the child with an adoptive parent.
Right.
So really, this whole time he's been involved. He also made sure that she received pictures. And
Every year on her
every
birthday.
year on the girl's birthday, that she received pictures and was updated on what she looked like and how she was doing and everything. So he was really the lifeline between these two people, even though the girl didn't know anything about her mother.
Right.
So now that the mother knows that this stuff is going on, she knows exactly who's responsible, and she's ready to take him down. And I'm gonna say something that's gonna be a little bit controversial, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe. Okay. So she is running. They end up. Were they in Colombia or Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic? They were somewhere, and she's looking for these guys because she needs to find out where they're holding her daughter.
Right.
And she's running. She finds the guy. Omari Hardwick gets stabbed. This is like the third time he's been stabbed in the whole movie. He always trying to protect her.
Shoot him.
Or shot. He always trying to protect her, but he always gets stabbed or shot. But anyway, she's running for at least 5 miles.
Yeah.
Full speed, got hit by 2 cars. Beat up.
Yeah.
Beat somebody else up. Almost ran over some kids. Stole a bike. And was still, I don't know, like, it's feeling very Batman to me. And then later on, you know, as we get to talking about what's going on with her daughter, like, I feel kind of like this is the Batman and Robin movie we never got.
A female version,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. Like, dark, brooding type of person.
It's an action movie.
Yeah, that who
It has
just
to
like
have a
ends
lot
up
of
taking the
action,
kid
so-
under her wing in order to make her survive and
Yeah.
all of that. Like, it's kind of crazy. So she figures out where her daughter is and she rescues her. And her daughter doesn't know who she is, so she's freaking out at this point. But she sees William,
Yep.
and she runs to William because she knows William because
Right.
he's been involved this whole time.
Right.
So she's thinking, okay, we got her back. You know, mission accomplished. I'm gonna go on about my business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head on back to Alaska,
I'm gonna head on back.
and life's gonna be good. Except
when they come to Alaska. They come to Alaska and find her and find the little girl, and of course she hides the little girl with the old man that was helping her. Yeah.
because the caravan that's trying to get the girl back home gets attacked,
Right.
and in the middle of that, like, she realizes I have to protect this girl. Like, nobody else is gonna be able to protect her like me. She
You
takes her
can't.
back so she takes her back to Alaska, to her cabin in the woods.
Yep.
And she says, you know what?
You about to learn some skills.
You about to
little
learn
girl.
a certain set of skills.
Yep.
Because if you're gonna be out here with me, you can't be crying about everything that's going on.
Being an average teenager.
Right. This is for me where
With
the
this
whole
drama.
Batman and Robin thing comes in. Like,
Yeah, because she taught me, and the little girl instinctively has those skills because that's her mother. And so it wasn't really hard for her to learn. And once she knew what she could do,
Yeah.
you know, it was easier. But, you know, she still had to fight the teenage, you're not my mother, oh, yes, I am type of deal.
the little girl had a feeling that the mother was her mother.
Right.
It's so weird not having a name for
Having
this
a name,
character.
yeah.
Having to call her J-Lo. But she had a feeling that this was her mother, but she wasn't 100% sure. And her mother would not admit that she
Right.
was her mother because she didn't want to...
Her to really know.
She didn't want to create an attachment. She didn't want her to
Exactly.
really know. She didn't want her to create an
Right.
attachment. And she didn't want there to be any expectations of her.
Mm-hmm.
But this whole time, of course, the girl knows she ain't stupid. She's incredibly smart.
She's really smart.
She's a very smart, sensitive soul. And her mother, the mother, doesn't want to get that out of her, but she also looks at her innocence with a little bit of contempt because she knows how the world is.
Yeah.
And so that creates a lot of friction between them while they're out here in Alaska. And she's trying to teach her these skills, like shooting. She done got her a real cute, see the Batman reference. She gave her a little gadget.
She gave her
it was
gadget.
a knife, and it just go. If
Yep.
I could figure out a way to get that and not end up on a government watch list,
What is just
I
a
would
knife?
have one of those.
They got
But the thing that it whips out, that's
it's
kind of
a Swiss knife.
Does it? You
It's
just
a little
say-
button. Yeah.
See, I don't know where to begin and stuff, and that's probably for the best.
And she don't need it. You probably don't need to know.
That's probably for the best.
You don't need to know where to find those type things, okay? But yeah, the little girl got the skills, and she was like, "Oh, okay, I got this little knife."
Yeah, she taught her how to use
She gave me a little
it.
knife,
She
and
taught her how to
so
shoot. She's a great
and taught her how to
sniper.
drive.
And taught her how to drive.
Taught her how to
Which-
drive. I think she was what, 14?
12.
Was she
She's
12?
12.
In the movie. So yeah, she taught her how to drive. She taught her how to do everything, how to survive, and
How
so
to survive, or at least her impression of survival.
Right.
Because the mother's impression of survival is kill or be killed.
kill or be killed, because that's what she's been trying to do.
The girl's impression of survival, which is all she knows as a 12-year-old, is having feelings and compassion and seeing, more than one side.
You need to be nurtured and
Right.
all that. Yeah,
And-
J-Lo ain't had time for that.
She was bursting this little girl's bubble.
Yeah,
left
she
and
had
right
time for that,
About
girl.
anything cute, about anything sweet. She's a very brooding type of individual.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a mother at all, which is another
Which
thing.
is another thing why they call her the mother.
They call her the mother, but she's
But
not.
You,
She doesn't have a mothering.
she's not a mom.
She doesn't. She has a mother instinct of being able to protect,
Protect. Yep.
but not nurture.
Right.
She didn't have any nurturing about
But that's
her.
just like I said, she's a mother, not a mom. So, it's kind of a difference.
great distinction.
And
She's
so-
a mother, not a mom.
Yeah, so that's why it's called the mother, I guess.
Yeah, but of course everything comes to a head. Poor William gets murked, and that was a sad point in the movie. But there comes a time, because first of all, we explained earlier that there was 2 potential baby daddies. So when she found a girl in Dominican Republic, she caught up with Adrian.
Yes.
Killed Adrian. Baby daddy number 1 gone, right? Baby daddy number 2 though decides to creep out and say, "Oh, I found y'all in Alaska." Because while they're out in Alaska, there's this whole through line about motherhood and stuff.
Right.
And they come across this wolf, this mother wolf with her pups.
Yep.
And there's a whole like similarity between them in the way that the mother wolf is trying to protect her babies and the way the mother is trying to protect her daughter.
Right.
And the little girl, even though she told her, "Don't go mess with these puppies," she goes and mess with the puppies. One of the puppies bites her. She goes to the vet, not the vet. She goes to the pediatrician. She should have went to the vet because she wouldn't have been trapped. But she goes to the pediatrician and gives her a real name.
But she didn't know no better.
She didn't know no better.
She's a kid.
She's a kid.
She didn't know no better.
So baby daddy
that's how
number
they
2
found her.
finds them in Alaska because of that, and all heck breaks loose. There's some really nice, what are those called? The snowmobiles. Oh, they have some.
Oh, yeah, they have some good snowmobiles.
People in some white camouflage come up. They blow the house up.
Yes.
They try to take the girl again, and
It was just a whole action
it was
scene.
very action.
And I liked it.
I
liked
enjoyed it.
So, yeah, but you, going back to when you said J-Lo was getting hit by cars, and it's a good thing she got her booty insured when she was with Puff Daddy, because if she was doing her own stunts, girl, you got some bruises.
She would have probably bounced a lot higher off that damn car.
I am done.
I don't know. So anyway, it comes a pivotal moment where the mom is trying to make it to her. The baby daddy number 2, Hector, done took the little girl, and she fires one final shot into the moving truck
Into a moving truck.
to kill baby daddy number 2 and rescue her daughter.
Because she's a sniper.
Because she's a sniper, she's damn good at it. Now
She's really good at it.
She done dislocated her shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
She done fell off a snowmobile,
Oh,
hit
yeah.
a tree. She done had all this stuff
She was
happen to her.
damaged.
She was damaged. She
But
had
she
a
was
high
tough.
damage.
She was tough. But she made it through.
She did.
And she got her baby back.
She got her baby back.
And then at the end, she sent her back. Look, sent it. I'm sorry. She sent She sent the little baby back to the adopted parents, but then she moved closer to her where she could keep an eye on her, and she's actually got attached.
Yeah, she did. She was able to get attached.
She got attached.
They formed a bond with one another. Like, you may be my mother, you're not my mom,
right?
But you may be my mother, and I have an attachment to you. Now I'm gonna ask you something.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, they play a particular song. Do you remember?
I don't.
They play A Woman's Work at the end of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I didn't particularly like that song choice at the end.
Why?
Because it was weird. That song is about a mama dying. Yeah, it is. It's about a mama dying.
I thought it was
that
pretty
was a little
song.
weird. I love Kate Bush, but it was just a little weird song choice at the end. So,
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they did it the influence of now your role is done and she's back with her family. I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it
I'm
just caught me
surprised.
off guard at the end. I was like, this is weird.
I'm
But
surprised they didn't have a J-Lo song at the end.
is there an appropriate J-Lo song for that?
She couldn't make one
Do we need her
as
to
a
make
singer
one?
and a.
You know what? We're just gonna go ahead to the voting. So I would say it's hot. I would say it's hot. No, I love J-Lo.
No, and I like J-Lo movies. I do.
J-Lo
I like
movies.
Movies. Yeah. I mean, I ain't too keen on the singer. I'm not saying she can't sing, but I like her better as an actress. But it was hot.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up.
So yeah, it was hot. I like it. Y'all go check out The Mother. It's a good movie. It's a good movie on Netflix. I looked today, and I think it's number 4 or 5 in the top 10. So yeah, it was a good hot for me because I love action movies. I love them action-packed, little
Me too.
killing and little stabbing.
I
little
love stabbing, killing, blowing up.
running and jumping over cars.
Get
So
me
I
my
like
car.
it. So I'm gonna give it a hot.
I give it a hot as well. Check us out. Next time, we'll have another movie for you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment below on what you think.
Yeah, or if you got something that you want us to review, because I've had some people come to me, go ahead and put it in the comments, and we'll go ahead and review it and see what you think, and then we'll see what we think. How about
All right. Well, we think about what you think, and what you think about what we think. Till next time, y'all.
Thanks.
Bye.